Nepal is on edge as youth-led protests sweep across the nation, with thousands of young people demanding accountability and justice. Their anger stems from what they see as corruption, lack of transparency, and political failure. Former Indian ambassador to Nepal, Ranjit Rai, explains that the spark came when Nepal's two largest parties formed a grand coalition. Rumors suggested the alliance was designed to protect senior leaders facing corruption probes. This only deepened public mistrust. The unrest intensified after the arrest of a popular opposition leader, widely admired by young Nepalis. In a dramatic move, protesters secured his release, showing their frustration with institutions they no longer trust. As Rai observed, youth feel nothing is working within the system, so they are taking matters into their own hands. The protesters now reflect a deep crisis of faith in Nepal's political order.
Into their own hands because they felt there was no hope. And one of the reasons for this is also, see, the two big parties got together to form a grand coalition, the two largest parties. And the rumor in Nepal was that this coalition has been formed because leaders of both the parties were under investigations for corruption by the previous government. And so to stop those investigations, they formed this coalition. And then they arrested one of the very popular leaders of one of the other parties, one of the newer parties, who has incidentally been released from jail today by the protesters. So I think, there was this sense that nothing is happening in the, within the existing institutions in Nepal. And these youngsters have taken the law into their own hands. So it's a very fluid situation. One really doesn't know, how it's going to pan out and develop. But it's something that I'm sure that India is also watching very, very carefully.
Do you think that political instability will be there to stay for some time? Because as you said that there is no leader, it's a leaderless movement, what is happening. And do you think some opposition parties, like some of them who are the fringe groups, they may take advantage of this and milk this entire movement?
It's very difficult to forecast what will happen in the future, but I just hope that things stabilize. I mean, it's very, very important that things stabilize in Nepal, which is, a neighboring country for India. We have open borders. It's very important for the people of Nepal themselves. And I saw today that the mayor of Kathmandu, who is possibly the most popular politician in Nepal, has made an appeal now asking the people to stay calm and to, not take the law into their hands, not damage government property. And now that Prime Minister Oli has resigned, hopefully there'll be movement towards some stability and calm.
Do you think it will calm the nerves? Oli's resignation will calm the nerves a bit?
Well, it's certainly a step in the right direction, and I hope very much that, now things will start improving.
But what will be the role of royals now, behind the scene?
So the royalists had protested a few months ago quite strongly, and there were some elements of the youth that were supporting the royalists. I think, the support that you saw at that time was also because there was so much disenchantment with the existing political leadership in Nepal. So people felt that, anything is better than what they have currently. So let's see, how the situation pans out. My own sense is that, as I mentioned a few names, there are new leaders, that are coming up. And obviously, the armed forces of Nepal will have a very major role to play in stabilizing the situation.
This must be